November 23, 2025. It have happened some things very special today. That I have talking about the man that come by here outside my home, and it's a long time since I have seen him. He was in the summer and talking to me, but I didn't ask about his name or something that we could hold any contact. And this is a special way that God is doing this, that they didn't come and help me with my trash this day. And so I have a big sack of trash that I wanted to take out so I could move around a little better in the apartment. So I decided to do it on my own. And I was standing, just have opened the door and standing on my way to I have taken the sack, threw it out where I should drive, and then I should turn around and sit on the scooter, and there he come, this handsome man, and he stopped by and was talking and started to talking to me, so I knew it was he. And because he was talking about what we were talking about in the summer, and I have hard with the face identity, but what he was saying, I knew it was him. And then I say to him, my brain is not good in this. It's damaged my brain into find out how I should do with this moving, I say to him. And this scooter is, I can't have this scooter anymore, and it have to go back to the hospital. And I say, how can I do it so it be right? And because I can't walk between the houses. And then I don't really know when they are coming and to take the scooter. It can take many hours before they are coming here, I say to him. And how should I do it? Because it will be an empty apartment. And then I sit here and waiting for them in many hours. And that is not nice to do it. I say to him that, how can you find it out for me how I should do it? I told him. But he said that I have a car, so you I can drive you with my car, he said to me. I'll be very happy. I say, you are an angel God has sending to me, I told him. And then he took out the trash for me. I didn't need to drive to the trash room and throw it away. He did it for me. And then we were standing and talking when this service, a home service, was coming, and she was new, and she said, "I'm new, so I'm a little late," she said to me. But it was okay because I told her that my trash is already gone. I say, so you don't need to take the trash, I said to her. But she told me that she could do other things for me. And they have not told me that about, because I only have heard that they take the trash every day. And then they do it on a bicycle, so I can't have this big trash to throw away. So yesterday there were a man that come from Pakistan and India, like that, a man, and he said that to me. Is it any other things I can do for you? He say, and I said, I have this trash sack, but I'd be so surprised. So I didn't remember that the sack was there. And what? No one else have asked me if they can do something more than take the trash. I told him. So they have not given that information to me. And so I was thinking that this big trash sack I had, I can do that today because he say this to me, and not that they go lazy, that they only take a bicycle, because they can throw away the trash, the house on the side of where I live. It's close, and not take it on a bicycle every time. And they have been angry at me because I first in the beginning I had a bigger a sack for the trash, and they say, "You can't take it on a bicycle." So that is something. It was wrong the whole time since April, when they started to come. And so if this girl, the new girl, had come in that time when they usually is coming and take the trash, then I have not met this man. And this I have a talk about before, this that you walk on a street, and then the other person, someone that you should maybe marry, they are going on the same road, but you never meet each other because was not mentioned. It was not the meaning to do so. And then sometimes we meet people, and that is the perfect meeting. And so I nothing have happened if not they have been late. So I was not angry at her at all. I was happy. And then I say to her that I'm on my way out, and now I don't know where my telephone are. And I'm going to give him my telephone number, I say to this girl. And I said, you are allowed to let him know my telephone number. And so he took my telephone number to his telephone, and I say, my name is Anna. And so he write it up on his telephone, and then I say, no, I can't find my telephone because I was on my way out, but I was not thinking I should take the telephone with me. And so I say, you can call me on your telephone. And I hear where the telephone are, I say to him, but the telephone never ringing. And the girl went into my home, and we find the telephone, and it didn't ring. But it is what I tell you, that my telephone is very old, and I need to buy a new telephone, but I don't have that money. But I know technical that is only, most of the time is it only to stop the telephone and let it renew again. Only what do you say, stop it and then put it on again, and then it's come everything, apps and everything coming on the telephone again. So I say that I understood that that's why they haven't called me to take the scooter to the hospital, because I have not answered them when they are calling. And so now I know that also today, that I need to write to the hospital and say that my telephone, it was something wrong with my telephone and you need to call me again. So it was very much that happened. And then we say that here in Sweden, that is like the whipped cream on the birthday cake. It's that make everything, the whipped cream. And then he said to me that I didn't say anything about it, but he was saying to me that he had a store unit in the same house where I am going to live. So we maybe have the store unit on the side of each other there. And that is kind of special, because that can be an help for me if I can't take down things in the basement in the store unit, that he can help me, and as he is there in the store unit sometimes, so it's not extra work for him. And then he also can come up in the elevator to me and drink a coffee, or sitting and talk and be together like that. It's amazing. It was not only that he passed by. I say, I have not seen you since the summer. It's maybe 4 or 5 months since I saw him. And now he coming. Just the last week I living here and need help. And I told you that he's thinking I'm younger. So I don't take it for granted, but it should be nice to have at least a friend like him. He is tall, so he can help me to take up things or things that I can't reach. So now I have someone that is nice to have as a friend, and not the other friend I had that only wanted me to believe in Jesus. And but he don't. It seems, I don't know. We were not talking like that, but say I know God exists, and you come as He was sending you to me. You are my angel, I say to him. And it's so nice. So now I have his telephone number and he have my telephone number. And I know his name is Paul. And he's he's from Denmark from the beginning, and but he speak perfect Swedish, and not so very young. He's 50, I think. He say he was. So it's very good, and I don't take it for granted, but at least I can take him as a friend as granted, as he was sent from God in that way. I saw it because I was worried this night, and I wake up at 3 o'clock, and I had this question in my brain, and I was laying. I saw on the clock. I was laying a half hour and thinking, how should I do it with this moving when the scooter is not going to be with me anymore? I'm going to get a wheelchair instead that is smaller that I can use. So God heard me at 3 o'clock when I was laying in my bed and was thinking, how should I do it? And then after a half hour, I was thinking, I'm not going to fall to sleep again, so it's better to walk up. So I woke up and play a little Christmas game in the night. I have these demo games that last 1 hour, and that is perfect time. So I was up about 1 hour, and then I always, after in the midnight, I go to the bank and see if someone have sent me any support money. But there is no support money. But at least I have the support here now with Paul is coming to help me. And he's very nice, kindly man, and not old in his body, not old in his mind. So he can help me much. And of course I don't bother him very much. It's only I know to not bother people very much, even if I have their telephone number. I don't want to do that. So it come answer what I was talking about in the summer when he come up to me and we were talking, and I saw this light in his eyes when he was talking to me. I told you that. So he seems like interested of me, so he don't care that I am disabled. He's very helping. And now is it like God wanted me to understand that I should not lose hope that I am going to could pay the bills in some way. I don't know what he will doing, but I am frightened to say that, but these men that come and clean up Jesus' garden, he have not taken contact since then. So I'm frightened every time I open up my email account and see if he is writing me. But he have not written to me, so it's still time to pay the bills. And I need the bills to move. And I don't have the money because I have been working for God and for you, human. For you, I have helped many people by to heal. It have been healing most of the time, but also to talk to people what to do in times when they have problems. And I do this podcast because they were telling me from heaven, or I say aliens could have talked to me about it. But now I'm not so sure anymore, as it have coming closer, these aliens. So I don't know when I move in here. And I heard from the air that this should be a gathering place. But it can be a gathering place for aliens, for spirits. Of course, I know it's a gathering place for God and everything in afterlife that belong to the afterlife. And it can have been aliens that talking to me to do this podcast. And not only spirits, but everything is together. That is so hard for people to understand because they have been scared from the devil to think that aliens is something, a monster, that is very bad things. But I have met those blondes in real. It was in the airport when I come to Seattle, Washington state, in Seattle, and they didn't allow me to come into United States, and I was terrified because I didn't want to go back home. And they say that you are not allowed to come into United States. You should sit here and wait, because we are going to send you back to Sweden with the next airplane, they say to me. And I was crying very much. And then suddenly it was like the airport was empty. It was only me and then a man in the office that was there, and then it was this blonde. It was this aliens that standing with a uniform, a security guard, it looked like. But she was slim, very white in her skin, and long blonde hair, very slim and tall. And the in the office, the man is saying that I can let you in if you pay for a temporary permission to come into United States, he say. And he said that the security guard is going to go with you. So aliens was coming with me. I have told about this sometimes in my podcast. So this is not what I make up just now. And she followed me. But I knew already that I didn't have any money on my bank account, because my husband that I left in Sweden, he had been to the bank and blocked me from to get any money from the bank account. So I had no money. And I tried to get money from the ATM machine on the airport, and I couldn't. It says there is no money on my bank account. And that alien behind me, I didn't know that it was alien in that time, but she was this Nordic. She was telling me that put in the bank card again and I will help you. I can put the numbers in, she said to me, and then is it only for you to press OK, she say, and I did, and let her do it, and it come out money. And but it was not enough money on the bank account I had. But then I remember that, no, I didn't remember. She was saying that to me. I saw that you have another bank card. The first bank card was my Swedish bank card. And she said, I saw that you had one more bank card, she said, in your wallet. And I had, because I brought with me the bank card from Texas to United States. Even if I didn't have any money on it, I had not killed the bank account. There was a few dollars there. And she said, I do the same again. Put in the card and I type what the numbers, and you say OK. And it come out money to could pay for a temporary visit in United States. So that was an alien that come and did that to me. And in my walk, there were some questions when I was homeless in the United States and had no money. There were some times it's coming up that if I have really look at them, then I could see that they were aliens. But I was like normal people that they don't check out. You don't look at a person and see and want to see if they are aliens. That's not a normal thinking. So I didn't do that. But in many times when I was poor in United States for 3.5 years, I maybe had these aliens that coming and help me. But I know for sure that there were a Nordic that helped me on the airport in Seattle. And also this, that when I come to Chicago airport, and that man, that he never gave out $1 to another person, but he was buying me a flight ticket for $800 to make me could come to Chicago when I was stranded in Seattle, and I didn't know what to do in Seattle there, but I had his telephone number, so I called him, but he had given me the telephone number to his job, and this was midnight when I called him, and he said that to me in the telephone that I should not have been at the job tonight because I working daytime. He say I don't work nights, but he say that I am here on my job because there was something wrong with the nuclear plant where he were working at. He was an engineer. He was top worker in the nuclear plant. And he say, they called me in. He say, I should not have been here. I should have been laying in my bed, sleeping in my home. But he was there when I needed him. So that was some kind of special way for Afterlife to help me to come to Chicago. And it's many times. And then I'm thinking this also, that I am on Storytel now. And in Storytel they say, they call me author. They don't say podcaster. They say author. So I am now an author, official in Storytel. And that I'm thinking that people have said that to me. When they hear my story, a part of my story, I can't say the whole story. But they say to me that you should write a book. They have said that in 25 years. And I say that I can't write a book because that's in my brain issues that when I was driven over as a child and I was killed as a child, that is damage in my brain. So I am not able to could write a book, and I have tried to find someone that could write the book for me, and I have told them that I give you all the money if you only write the book. I don't want any money. You get the money from publish the book. But no one have wanted to do it. I have asked many through these years to write the book. But now in 2020 there come a podcast to be. And that is like a book. And now I am an author, that people have told me that I should be an author. But I am. I write a book, but in podcast style. And it's not something I come up with. It's something true from my life. It's not something it's imagining things or like that. It's real life story. And so it is sad that no one support me. I have done so much work for people, and I don't get it. But I have a hope because I got all the money to travel to Jerusalem when God called me to travel to Jerusalem. Without have any money, I come to Jerusalem and was staying there 1 month. And with some, I know some of you that follow me, you send me some money, but I don't know all that kind of money I got. I find it today when I cleaning up my home. I try to clean up so I don't need to do that when the people are coming to move my belongings. They are going to packing my belongings, but I do my share by cleaning up what I should not. I have written down notes what I should not bring with me, so they can throw it away. Because I don't want to have all these belongings I have today, because I have changed since I started the podcast. I have changed very much in my brain set. It's not so important anymore, the belongings. Of course, I want to save my life, and that's why we are moving now, because it's dangerous for me to live here on the ground and inside the area where Muslims are. It's not many people that am not Muslim here, and they have threatened me. So it was time to go. And then I read about it's coming from out of our solar system. There is coming a rock, and that is sometimes it have happened in those years I have lived that sometimes it's coming a big rock close to our planet. But as it is in another solar system, do they not know really how it will be when it's coming to this solar system? They can't count it out how it will be if it's going to splash into this planet or not. And it fit in this way that I need to move because something will happen. Something big will happen. So it's not only the threat, it's a step to make me move. I have talked about that also in this podcast, that some negative can be positive, that you should not think that everything negative is of evil. It can make it force you to take those steps you need to do to save your life, to be okay. So we need to think about that not every evil thing is evil. The evil can be good, and the good can be evil. So that's in this time we live in, that God have tell us that it will be a time when good is evil and evil is good. So it's much things happen outside my door now, so it's time for me to end it now, in case I be something crash into my door or something is going to happen. So I end it now, and I tell you, I'm very happy to come to know Paul much better. Thank you, God, for that. And thank you for you that want to support me. Thank you very much. God bless you.